It's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, he gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cruyff.
因为感觉天下奇你都没有主，因为他在那个维加斯见面，感觉你应该对他兴趣不是很大。这个是对你没有迷恋，你不想迷恋这个。
And it had to be. Picks out brilliant Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
Takes a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Yes. Okay, if you go down, oh wait, no, you're here. Okay, if you move the 155K to that number from D31 to J31, the dip MOIC should be the same.
No,
Right.
because you invest less principal.
I see. You invest less principal. I got it. I see. Okay. No, that's clear. It's that's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, see, if we, well, actually, this is a much easier way to make the update, which is, so if I move commitment fee up to the front, and that's essentially like our previous method, which is 2.37.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
and I
this
don't
is,
understand how they got 2.23 MOIC. So, but that is very helpful. Thank you, Alana. Okay.
yeah,
No, that's
see,
clear.
if
That's
you
clear.
just
Yeah,
move
sorry.
it by
I
one,
thought about it, but then yeah, I see where the
if you move it by one period, it doesn't change. It's just that if you move all the way to the top, then it will change. See, like,
right, because technically your total cash flow flat, which
Yeah.
we should move to the top because that's what they said.
yes.
Okay, perfect. Can you move it back to the top then? I think that would be very clear. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Lana. In terms, okay, I know we kind of cut short, but I think we were reviewing V3 and V3 if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we haven't get to that, but I think this is a like clearer way to do it. So maybe I'll just update the B3 with this method.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
So we can expect the 2.37 MOIC then for as a growth for both GFG and FAT.
yes.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Yeah, and I have a couple of other things that I wanted to walk through with you, but we can talk after our audio level.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. No, this is super helpful. And I'm going to show you, there's a table here, Lana, that I'm working on. I'm just working on the recovery scenarios. Let's talk after audio though, or we can actually, but if you can help me fix this table.
Sure.
I'm going to send it to you. New investor memo. You'll see under illustrative payout structure, 40% haircut, 50% haircut, 60% haircut. just want to make sure that the numbers are correct. I initially had the gross MIC as different, but I think I just need to know the net MOIC after. Like this would be 2.37, right? And then the dip commitment would actually be not 1.6, it would be 1.5 because it's 90% discount.
So this is for the new investor, right?
Yeah, new investor, assuming that they come in and take it out. Yeah.
I see. So the 2.3 something is 2.37 is the MOIC for the dip deal on its own, but it doesn't take into account of the money they need to purchase. Yes. So that's why new investor dip is a new investor participating in dip. The blended MOIC is smaller than the dip.
So my assumption here would be, by the way, so to this, was that I'm paying $100 for the dip, without actual transfer, and then I'm paying whatever haircut to the
Yes. So we are spending $50.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I just close again. And the illustrated chart.
Oh, like the blend.
Yeah, and then the gross would just be the same. Assuming that you keep it.
Oh, I see. So next is the one taking.
Yes. And you can only figure out the net.
Okay, yeah, got it. That result will come out after we have full figure.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's go on the other one.
Yeah, okay.
我给你讲个15秒的笑话。我关注 UCLA 的 subreddit， 然后他们有一个学生应该叫什么 Alisa Liu， 在参加 Winter Olympics。我都不知道。anyway， 然后就我不认识这个人，就他们9个人说 ，seems like Alisa Liu has to catch up 6 weeks of schoolwork after coming back from Olympics， 因为他们比赛去很久嘛。现在评论说 ，many UCLA students have did the same even if they don't attend the Olympics。娱乐大笑就是这样，大家都不学习，最后抱佛脚。
Thank you, yeah. Writing the book, yeah. Hey, Jennifer.
Should I start or should
Two. Hey, Jennifer Ramona, we need to put back to
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. The United States have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across...
Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
I responded to it quickly.
Yeah, just read it quickly.
Cruyff. Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity. The Pires Pirlo. Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules. Araujo.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! Goal! The United States! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zanetti crosses it in. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Eto'o gets chance for a shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Araujo. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Cruyff. And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Pullet considers his options. Ruud Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zico, searching pass he's played there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The United States clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's away. And the finish! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
the main right? So, name.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, nearly.
Is that really possible? Right, the thing you have to
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cruyff has it out wide and it shoots! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And here's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. And he goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and...
Big chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham, he is through here. Great chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
I will be saying that you can make a new hit.
Substitution for United States. Number 22, Ito. Number 9,
Here's the start of the second half.
Neymar. Coming on the field.
He has found a way
18,
through.
Puskás. Number 21,
Saliba.
Pele.
Puskás. And the shot! It's in for the pieces. No, that's just wide.
Hullet really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Saliba. Araujo. Referee's given a throw. Hullet. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In with the challenge. Puskás. Threads one in. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Pelé.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Pirlo taking charge of the dead ball. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Knocks it out wide. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Hullet! It's bounced back off the post. Vieira. Zanetti. And it's Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Substitution for United States. Number 14, Pirlo. Coming on
And
the
he's
field
intervened well
is
there.
number 7,
Yaya Toure, who
Pedri.
is always looking to break
Substitution taking
lines.
place.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Koeman defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Zanetti. Hernes. He's found a way through. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dink through. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Vieira. He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Distributed tidily. Zanetti shapes to shoot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed in towards the centre.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Zico. Hernes.
That was lovely.
He's going
that.
for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, terrific save.
Hoeneß clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira wins the duel this time. The United States are looking to go forward now. Hernes proves too strong. And that is a little undercooked.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's Pedri. Pedri puts his foot on the gas.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pelé. Dembele receives it in a good position here. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Puskás. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
I see, but he's not looking at the folders, right? He only look at folders when he has a deal in mind, and then we only show him the deals that are like actually moving forward. Hmm.